Can left the creamers down below by the truckers.
The what?
The creamer for the truckers. That way it doesn't get more, you know?
And the creamer is down here in the dropper, by the dropper.
That is
what you said. It's just like Walter, I got you like triple over ice, like no, I'm going to tap it for yes, that's the one.
I went to Japan.
No, so that was my first time.
It was really bad. So I got to Kyoto was that one?
No. I did go to Tokyo too. I did go to Tokyo. And I also got to
That's a concept store like too, right? In some ways. I got a device.
You have any bike?
Yeah, because I got all the things going on.
Thank you.
That's always exciting. You anything is exciting.
Walter, you got your water already?
I did get my own water.
No, I got it. I'm sure everybody can smell right now. Good, enjoy. Here you go. Come on. Looks like a flower dish, kind of. I don't know what I did, but I did. It almost comes like a flower that would come like this high. I know, I tried it. Now you're doing a keto. Yeah, fine. Because Raul made you latte. Hey, shut up. You're welcome. Charles.
Hey Terry, good morning. How are you?
If I do, if we find it, I'll put it in the bathroom.
No, it's just a little. It was a little cool. So when it gets a little cool, I get a runny nose. Being exposed to the elements out there, I got very hypersensitive to cold. I was never really one for cold weather, even though I'm a March baby. I prefer the heat. Well, good. Did you catch yesterday's? Or yesterday's or day before yesterday? I don't even remember. I've been so busy. Oh, pretty tired here. Oh, cool. Thank you. How have you been? No, I'm off doing this training thing. I'm off on Saturdays and Sundays, which is a good thing. This coming week's my last week of training, so excuse me a second. So I think next week we open the store. So now, because my schedule's been kind of all over the place ever since I've gone to Dayside. So now I go in from 6 a.m. to 2:45 p.m., which isn't so bad, but I got to get up a lot earlier in the morning. That means my day starts at 3:30 in the morning. So. Oh my God. I can't sleep in late. I can't. I've never been one to be lazy. Once pretty much I get up, my day starts. I've never been one to sit around. That's one thing that all my exes say, like, you don't like to loaf around the house. I really don't, unless my kids are around, maybe. But then it's like, come on, let's go shopping. Let's go to the park. Let's go do something. I just don't like really staying at home. I like to be active. I like to be doing something productive.
Kenny, come macchiato with soy upside down extra.
Yeah, that's one thing that if ever I'm like sick, well, like if I have surgery or something like that, the nurses kind of praise me because I got to get up. I got to get up. I can't stand staying in that hospital bed. Like when I had my surgery on my shoulder and on my face and whatnot. I'm like, why don't you just relax? I go, no, I got to get up. I need to go to the restroom. And I use the excuse to go to the restroom. Well, just use the urinal here by the bed. I go, no, I got to go number 2. Just an excuse just to get out. I feel like I'm being cooped up, being in that bed, being at home. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, not too good. It's not too good.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Susan?
Yes.
So the honey mocha with almond milk?
Well, good morning, all. Who all is in here? I see there's several people here. Well, that's cool. At least you have help. Yeah, so after next week, we open the store, thank goodness. And that means I won't have all those long 2-hour commutes. That was the worst part about going to Burbank. I don't mind working over there. It's just the commute is terrible. And then Wednesday when I got off work at midnight, had I taken the bus and waited for the train, I probably wouldn't have gotten back home until about maybe 3:30 in the morning, and I would have had to get up at 4:30 in the morning because my day usually starts up at that time. Good morning, Wonder. How are you?
Sarah thought I spent condo right here. At Valino, I have a birthday pumpkin spice latte, almond milk,
I'm a little tired, none for the worse though. Almost finished with my training.
Sarah, I got you something for the leg. Right here for you, okay? There's no label, but it's after that.
Okay. Quiero que te lo pero está pegado.
Just getting really excited and really anxious for after this week. We should be opening the store. I'm looking forward to that.
Jose, finish right back.
Oh my goodness.
Classic open. Okay. That's for you. Oh no, that's for you. Jason?
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could just make it next week already. But as long as I have coffee in the morning, I'm pretty good for half of the day. The rest of the day is not so bad. I got that stupid cow look again. I got to get a haircut. A cow look and I have no cows. That's let's see, what do we got? September. was trying to think about getting to the LA Fair, but I might have to put that off until next week. Because this week I've spent too much money. And then when I took the lift home on Wednesday, that was $15. I was either do that or just start the next workday on an hour's worth of sleep. And there was no way I was going to do that. Next month is October. Yay, I love October. Halloween. We're already starting to put up our Halloween stuff in the store. Looks cool. A lot of stuff I've been eyeballing that I want to get. So, really cool. Can't wait. Love October. June and October. Hoping that maybe if I have 2 days off in October, I'd like to go to Disneyland. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I have this love and passion for Disneyland, and I love Disneyland. Camel Billy, 130. Good night, mate. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I love Disneyland, so I want to go. It's going to be expensive, but if anything. And I also have something in the works. I don't want to reveal too much because I don't want to really jinx it. But I might be getting my place here soon. I mean, my own place. Not just so that means I'll be out of the roommate situation and be on my own place. Hopefully, I'm hoping sometime in the first of the year, if not February, or even if not sooner. We'll see. So I have a very busy week in between working the schedule this week and doing these meetings. So we'll see. Hopefully, knock on wood. I'm just it's only been at least maybe a couple months since I've been there, and the roommate situation, it's getting old. Like I said, I don't have a problem with like my food being missing or anything like that. It's just little things. There's a couple of other roommates that have either love interests or family that stay the night, and they're breaking the rules. I'm not gonna say anything to anybody. I'm not gonna complain to anybody in authority. But clearly, these are the kind of people that I don't know. How can I describe it? I don't want to sound like a dick or a complete ass, but if you really disliked and hated being homeless and you got housed, why are you doing things jeopardizing your situation to get kicked back out and being homeless again, regardless? And if these people are your friends, family, or other that say they care about you and love you, why are they jeopardizing your situation to be homeless again. They don't care about you because they wouldn't. My friends, my family, I don't have family that's homeless, not that I know of, and I hope to God no. But my friends, even when I see them and I visit them, they don't say, "Hey Carlos, is it okay if I come over and visit? Maybe take a shower?" No, they don't, because the one thing they said, they don't want to see me back out, and they wouldn't risk my situation for their own selfish needs. But the roommates, I think they're just habitual career homeless, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist by any means, but I do know after being out here, I do know the mentality and somewhat the psychology behind it, and they don't care. Oh, but it's my brother or it's my son. Or, that's fine. I understand that. But they need to understand that they shouldn't be selfish enough to jeopardize your situation, right? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, he wanted to be a star. It just doesn't make sense. But these roommates, I just don't understand them. And the other little things, the only other little things is like I don't leave anything in the kitchen. I don't leave my dishes in the kitchen. Um, when I'm done eating, I'll go in the kitchen, I'll wash my dishes, and I'll dry them and I'll take them back into my room. And everything I keep in my room, with the exception of food in the freezer and the refrigerator. These people have a tendency to leave dishes in the sink, portions of food in pots and pans on the stove. And that house has a very bad ant problem, the little black ants. And if any of you have ever battled with those, those little buggers are tenacious. They smell food and they're all over the place within hours, it seems like. They leave dishes and food out in the kitchen, and it's a mess. And that's why I haven't even bothered to make a meal, cook it, anything. And a couple of my roommates have asked me, "Oh, haven't you cooked it?" And I make an excuse like I don't have the time. My life's too busy. That's why I buy just frozen food. It costs me a little bit more, and it screws up my budget. And I try to do my budget as best as I can. But I don't want to. I don't want to cook in the kitchen, and I don't want to give them an edge to include me into any of their little stupid drama. So I keep to myself, and I have a microwave in my room, so I'll nuke my food in everything that I have, all my condiments and everything that don't need refrigerating. Other than food and frozen food, everything else is in the kitchen. It's been rough. It has been rough. In this very short time, what? Not even 2 months. Not even 2 months. September 19th will be 2 months. Barely a month and a half. It's already. That's why I say I don't really do well when it comes to roommates, other than a wife or a girlfriend. That's fine. That's a whole different level. When it's you and a family member, well, sometimes family members, off, but good morning, Christy. How are you doing? But other than a love interest, that's these people. I don't know from Adam, and I don't like because I don't, and I don't like doing the fake thing. It's like, oh yeah, no problem. We're friends, we're roommates, and I don't know you. I don't know you from Adam. I don't know you from Adam or Alice. So it is a wonderful Saturday, isn't it? It's fantastic. The weather here is like beautiful. It's definitely get up and get out and do anything kind of a Saturday. Something, just something to get up at now. But hopefully, take a turn for the better, and in a couple months or so, I'll end up getting my place. So, we'll see. Say thus isn't so bad either. On this fabulous Saturday morning. No, Christy, just kind of venting a little about my living situation with my roommates. It hasn't been all that bad, but it's annoying and an inconvenience. So, yes, I did. I saw that. I've been following that. And I remember seeing the video, and it was just like, oh, spectacular. It was great and everything. And I thought it was great. It was, this nice young couple helping out this gentleman and everything. And it seemed all bright and beautifully. It seemed like a layer of Elmer's glue with some glitter on top and drying out. You can't see the Elmer's glue because it dries up clear, and then add a little bit of water, and then all the glitter falls out. Yeah, that's pretty sad. They pretty much only did it for their own means. And they said, well, and then they were making an excuse of, oh, well, he's got kind of a problem with drugs or alcohol. I think it was drugs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not for you to judge, and it's not for you to take care of. Unless you're going to be a legal appointee of being their caretaker, don't do that to the person. Give them what they did. First of all, he's homeless, he's destitute, and he's giving you the last of his money to help your pregnant female girlfriend or wife or whomever. And you want to defraud him. You want to use him as an excuse. Shame on you. Your child and children will remember you this forever. And society will never let them forget who you are as parents. Can't stand that. Yeah, no, I agree. They're thieves. That it's not up to anybody to do that. Can't do that. And the funny thing is, It could very well be. Greed could have played a great part of it, and then uh, here's the problem: today's society and the way we interact with each other now, and the way things are. You see people making stupid comments of racism and everything else, and within 12 to 24 hours, it's on the internet. How could you do this to a person? Knowing the factors and the risks that you're going to take? No. Good morning, lady. Yeah, even if it was like a small fee or whatever, but even then, you don't do that. You don't do that. You couldn't even do that legally. You don't. You couldn't even say, well, it's a finder's fee because you didn't write up a contract, and that wouldn't hold up in any court. And for any judge in this country to upholds, well, we're just doing a finder's fee or whatever, and say, okay, no problem, no big deal. Yeah, you just don't do that. I mean, that's like whenever Mark helps people, that's like if anybody has anything to get a finder's fee, maybe that would be Mark, but that's not his. And look how many people he's helped. How many lost people has he helped? This one young gentleman, this last time that he helped, I think it was in Florida or New York area, that helped him reconnect with his family. Certainly, they could have offered him money, and even if they did, Mark wouldn't have taken it. The only thing he does is Patreon, and he has people or whatever. He scrapes and scrimps by the seat of his pants. He doesn't take money like that from people. And like I said, if anybody should do it, it would be him. But he's not that kind of a person. And he helps hundreds of people every day. And this young couple only helped one person one time? Well, that we know of now. Now maybe someone's going to delve into their background and find out what kind of a scam they've been pulling. Could this be the first and only one? Maybe. Could they have done this to more than one other person? Possibly. You never know. In this today's society, people get a little curious and say, yeah, maybe they've hurt other people in the past. Good morning, always. I'm doing good. Speaking of laundry, tomorrow's my laundry day, Sunday. I know, and that's a lot of money. I think, honestly, that homeless man would have probably been better off if he never came across that lady. I know maybe he's doing better in the sense of all that. And like he said, he didn't even want to come out and fight this because he didn't want to come out to be like the bad guy. Because the status quo could have turned it easily around. So, oh, you're just a homeless person that is greedy and stuff like that, when it's the other way around. Major plans, work, until we open up the store. This is my last week, and I go in to work now from Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 2:45, and then next week we open up the store. So I'm very excited about that, and I won't have such a long, dragging commute to Burbank, because that commute is killing me. 2 hours each way, 4 hours out of a day commuting is a waste of time, energy, money, and a great waste of stress.
Colin? Yes, no, Mr. Shaw?
Yeah, but that young couple, that's just shit.
Please, Gunny Latte?
You know, homeless people have enough troubles in their lives as it is without being taken advantage of and being used by other organizations or other individuals' own selfish needs just to make themselves feel better. Oh, I'm such a good person. I did a good deed today. I helped a homeless person. By every rights, no one has the right to call themselves a good person. You can't judge yourself as a good person.
Oma, Gunny Latte?
Another person has the right to, but you can't say you're a good person because your way of thinking that what is good is wrong in either someone else's eye or in someone in society's eye. So we as individuals can't say, oh, I'm a good person. No. And I've never said that about myself. I know who and what I am. I'm not the greatest person. And like I said, I can be a hypocrite too. I can be a total asshole. But I'll be the first one to call myself out on it. And I won't lie or try to cover up anything.
Adrian? Is that all you are?
I've never come across myself as a saint. That's why, like, when a lot of you folks, oh, Charlie, you're such an inspiration. You give it. Well, I appreciate it. And aside from everything else, I am only human. Cut me and I do bleed red. I do have a tendency to speak with a forked tongue, but I will be the first to admit it. I have my faults. But I'm not going to go out of my way to do something bad. And I don't like to put a facade on my life or on anything that I do as a human being.
Omar!
I don't like to hurt other people for or by my own actions. That's right, he does. And the first time he ever interviewed me, he said, do you have a GoFundMe? Yes, I do. How can we do it so people can do it, you know? And I had my PayPal account, but I never really finished setting up. So we just did the straight GoFundMe. But he doesn't like to take money in his own hands to be able to give to people. Like, I know he's had people that say, oh, well, let me donate you money so you can give to so-and-so. He doesn't want any part of it. And I wouldn't either. Honestly, I'd rather have something completely set up so it's denoted for them. But even then, it's a bit of a risk. You're being under eagle eyes in society nowadays, and you're under everybody's thumb. You cannot get away with being a crooked person in today's society. That's a good thing. That's a good thing because we're all watching out after each other, and we're all watching out at everybody else. There's no real such thing as privacy anymore. Oh, so do I. I mean, if I were to win the lottery, that's like the first and foremost NPO that I would give like a buttload of money. Seriously. And I would do it just like I wouldn't even tell him. I would just like boom, send it off, and then just watch the expression on his face. Because when people donate money to him, he's got such a goofy expression on his face, and his eyes just light up and sparkle, and it makes you feel warm and welcome. Because he's amazed every time that someone helps him out, so he can help other people, and I admire that about him. Good morning, Kelly. How are you? Puppet Master. Go fraud me? Really? I'm gonna have to check that out. I know of a couple of. I have to check that out. I know a couple places are situations that I'd like to turn over or expose. Oh, I just found it. Wow. That's funny. It says, support us. It says, buy us a beer, donate. That's funny. Hey, cleaning house is good. For me, the only thing I really have to clean is vacuum my room and straighten it up. And I got to do that this weekend because I walked into my house last night, into my room last night, and I'm getting undressed and changing, and it's like, crap. I'm such a bachelor. I got clothes strewn all over the room, and it's just like, I got to vacuum, I got to straighten up. And tomorrow morning, bright and early, I got to get up and go do laundry. And I got to be at the laundromat by 6 a.m. or else all the washes are taken out. I did, but I went straight up to go fraud me. Nevada mom who killed off her kid for GoFundMe scam sentenced to prison. God, that is so terrible. How do people do this kind of crap? Oh, there's the couple right there. Updated homeless Philadelphia man claims campaign organizer stole his GoFundMe money. That's that young couple. How terrible. That's just sick. Lady T. Yes. Something to that extent. Yes. And I just don't like it. Because these people they don't care about, to me, they don't care about being homeless again because they're risking their situation of being homeless. Because when I signed that contract, they said no overnight guests. This is only strictly for you. Um, if they find out about this, they have every right to terminate the contract, and you'll have 30 days to vacate, and then boom, you start off all over again. Why would you do that? Why would you risk going back out on the streets? I sure as hell wouldn't. And no family or friends would ever ask that of me. So that right there tells you they don't care about you. Doesn't take a dummy to. Come on. And not just that, but okay, now like right now, my rent and my utilities are being taken care of for the first 3 or 4 months of this contract, so I can save the money and get up and start. And then after that, then I'm supposed to pay a percentage of rent and start paying my full share of the utilities, which is 1/5. Utilities is 1/5. On the refrigerator, rent was already, they already put it up. I noticed that rent was due and that utilities were due. And I'm thinking, if I'm paying rent, if right now, this second, I were paying rent and utilities, I would be pissed off, and I would definitely. But still, even then, there's an organization that's taking care of that for me, and I don't feel right about it because it's just, it's also frustrating.
Frank, you get a seat down, please. That's the treatment, right? Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I just feel better. I mean, at least once I get my own place, then the rule will change a little bit. Then there's no problem with having overnight guests, as long as they're not, residents. That's part of normal life. But right now, in what's called transitional housing, there is absolutely, by no question, no overnight guests, and that is a big no. Waiting for my opportunity to get coffee. Excuse me. That's why I keep looking over. So in transitional housing, that's like the first big thing, first big rule. No overnight guests. No exceptions. Doesn't matter if it's a family. Doesn't matter what. Period. Two out of us 5 roommates are not following the rules. It's just absolutely frustrating. Like I said, I'm not gonna say or complain to anybody because I just don't want to be sucked into that drama, and I'm being pulled into it, even though I'm not there. It's just really messed up. Yeah, I know that's true. That's why I'm just biting my tongue, biting my tongue, and biting my time. And I'm just kind of venting right now, but it is stressful. So I gotta make some calls this week about. I got a meeting coming up this week about that, not about the roommate situation, about something else about the housing. So um, I am such a busy, and I've had two, three more. I didn't realize how many applications I had put in during that course, but I had like three more employers call me this last week. And oh, are you still interested? No, sorry, no. Good morning, Helvetia. How are you? And I said, no, I already got hired in my company. Thank you. It's like, okay, no, thank you. No, thank you for calling me. No, I did not. Did not watch the game last night. I was sound asleep. Yesterday was my Friday, so I have today and tomorrow off. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I got to check out my finances once I'm done here and plan next week. Because my finances really take a big change because I already ended up last week calling child support and having my child support started. And I have to call back again this coming week and have it readjusted so I can have that. So I have a lot of money being taken out of my paycheck, so it's changing my finances. But it's something that I had to do. When it rains, it pours. That's for sure. Like Morton salt, when it rains, it pours. So there's another aspect to my financial situation. My child support. So it's a lot of money, but I have to do it, you know.
What was the name again? Oh. It's okay. No worries. Definitely. May I have 2 short cups, please? Marietta, have your pot and chicken macchiato.
Well, I have to. I love my kids. It's not their fault that mom and dad are no longer together. So I think that's what a lot of people have a tendency to forget, depending on what end they're on. If they're on the giving end, they get bitter as well and they stop taking care of because they're angry at the spouse. So, and the child or children ends up getting hurt by it. No, oh yeah, I know. I've met quite a few of them. And I know that, and actually there were quite a few haters and trolls that were saying, oh, you're just homeless because you don't want to pay child support. No, if that were true, I would have never have tried to get a job. I would not have been on YouTube. I would have not have made myself public in order for them to be able to locate me and monitor my situation and find me. All right, folks, I'm going to seize my opportunity and go get my refill. Okay, I'll be right back. Bear with me.
Like that, I should move on your phone. There it is, let's see how it's like mocha. Water. Water? Okay, gotcha. Have a veggie salted caramel from cold brew with no ice. There you go. Alright, thank you. Let's see, it's coffee with just bread, right? Or lemons.
How do I? Wait a minute. How do you respond to a chat message to highlight
Alexis?
that person's name? I don't know.
Oh, I got it.
Let's see.
Sorry? No.
I'm not sure. How do you respond? I don't know. I don't think I've had to do that instead of typing it. All I got is like on the side of each person's name, there's three little balls, three little dots. And when I click on it, the only thing that comes up is report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and or add moderator. And on the top, I have participants, pop out chat, toggle timestamps. Pop out chat. Oh, see, so that's for the user to using control. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. All I got is, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Chrissy, I don't know. I don't know if you could even do that.
No water. Like that.
You, know anybody that's looking for ministry? In Birmingham, Gary, and that's been about 11 years. I don't know many people.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kind of learning all that. Natalia, how have you been? Natalia? Yes, today and tomorrow, actually. Short-lived as it is, but
Other than water.
yeah, you know, there's that's one thing I don't on when it comes to live streaming on cell phones, you don't really have a lot of options if you have an Android. Now, if you have an iPhone, an Apple product, and you're live chatting on YouTube,
Jose, I have
I think you have a little bit more control over editing. But on an Android device, you really don't. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Taking care of a sick animal is like taking care of a sick child. And more expensive at times. Jared, good morning.
Yeah, so your coffee. Can you get your coffee? They're right here for one, then no problem.
Andrew. Juju, can I get cold brew or I don't know. Yes, please.
You got it?
Thank you. You too. Having a break from work is good.
Guys, the blueberry muffin? No? What's that?
Yes, there should be. I think we're having kind of like three openings: a soft, a medium, and the hard, which is the grand opening. Something like that.
Does it show the location?
But I think you can find a little bit more progress if you go to like Target.com and or just Google Target Express in La Cañada and you'll find out.
I'm so sorry about that.
You know, I'm not even really staying up on that other than from what I'm being told. So if it's not online, I'm not saying anything. It's going to be a lot of work, actually. We have a lot of work cut out for us. during that process.
Eventually, I started with almond milk. There's that.
Ooh, ooh, that's not bad. That's bad. I mean, for an animal, yeah. Ooh, because they can't control themselves. Like, ooh,
Yes, go through 3 4 mocha with cream and like ice.
I once had a roommate,
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe. I forgot what her name was. Andrea? Andrea. It was Andrea. She had just gotten a puppy, and the poor puppy contracted parvo. That was like a week of pure hell. And I stayed up with her, and I helped her. And every couple hours, we had to get up and give the dog an IV. And it didn't look. It looked bleak, but the little puppy pulled through, and the dog was vomiting, had diarrhea. It's terrible. I mean, most dogs that have parvo, because it's a kind of like a puppy disease. When an older dog gets parvo, they can usually pull through, but a puppy, not so much. I know that. Oof, bad. Parvo's not good for an animal. So I'm still thinking of what I'm going to do today. I don't know. I might just waste this day away and cram everything tomorrow, including laundry day. Today I'm definitely I gotta clean up my room. But tomorrow with laundry, I might just cram 10 pounds of poop in a 5-pound sack. So that is true. Having a pet is a lot of responsibility. If you have a dog, I think it's harder to take care of a dog than it is a cat. A cat is self-maintaining. A dog, you always have to take out for walks, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of like why I prefer, after being a dog person all these years, I kind of prefer a cat. You know, at least you can go away for a couple of days and the cat will take care of itself. And a dog knows so much you have to put up in a kennel. So. So tomorrow we'll see. I don't know. I still have time. It's only 9:25 here. Oh, I feel like I do have quite a bit. Not as much as I'm making it out seem to be, but it's just getting back into the swing of things. I could take a nap. I'll take a nap later. We'll see. I still have a lot of things to do today, and the day's just barely getting started. So, with that being said, my friends, I'm going to take my leave of you. I have to finish up here. I have some emails I have to respond to. And I have to check my finances for the week. So, Anyway, my friends, here we go. You know what's coming up next. All right, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. It's a beautiful Saturday. Coming up on my second, well, actually, on my first favorite month of the year. June is kind of like my second. October, Halloween. And we're already putting up Halloween stuff, so I think I'm going to go shopping locally here and see what's on sale. Use that employee discount. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants, and slide on the ice. If you like this vlog, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, period, hit the subscribe button. Hit that thumb button icon. Tell your friends and family about me, about us. You take care of yourself too. I have some statistics that I have to check on YouTube, and I have to also send another email to YouTube to get that other channel back. They're quick to ding me on copyrighted music, but slow to respond to the other channel. I need that channel. All right, friends. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful Saturday. And do something nice today. All right? If it's not for yourself, for someone else. I love you all. Take care. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.